Hello everybody, this is TechStack here. Hey guys, hopefully my sounds are coming through okay. We'll check it here in a second. Now the stream's up. Hey guys, hopefully my sounds are coming through okay. Yeah, it sounds like this. Check it here in a second. Okay, so I've been working on the RTS mod again, and I wanted to let everyone know what it is I've been working on, basically, and also continue working on it. So let's do that. Once Minecraft starts up all the way here, we will be able to, here we go single player ready, redstone ready world. Let's show off what we've got that's brand new, and that is new building, new troop. So let's just pick blue here as our start. Do the usual, put down the town hall thing. I'm going to put down several of these just so that we have enough, what do you call it? Revenue coming in, I guess, so that we can buy the troops and stuff. And in its current state, there is no research required for this new troop and new building, but that is going to be one of the things that I want to work through. Let's just get a couple more down. There we go. Let's let that build up while I talk through what's going on here. So under troop prediction buildings, we now have a temple. Temple's going to require faith, which is the research that I want to add to the mod. I'm not sure where in the overall tech tree of the mod that we want to place it yet. It might be what I'll call a root research, right? So right off the main branch. Just because it's kind of makes sense to have them there. Like all the other lines, if you will, come off of the main route as far as, you know, melee units, increased power, cavalry, siege workshop, etc. They all kind of just go off that same main branch. In fact, I wonder if we should move blacksmithing behind minions and just automatically have minions unlocked. It's an interesting thought. It might make this more visually make sense, I guess. But for now, we've got the building, and I've been stalling long enough here. We can actually buy the building. And did it not go in my inventory? It did not go in my inventory. Awesome. So let's do it again. You can see the temple itself for blue, and they're all visually very different, right? If I were to switch teams here, which I'll try in a minute. All of them should, if I've done it correctly, somewhere. Oh no, did I not for this one? I didn't. Okay, well, that might be okay, because all the other team colors should have their own bell, right? So if I join, team join, let's do green, for example. You can see it's got a bell. Now, right now, I don't know what it would be, but I thought it was interesting to have a bell in there, because if we do give the player a bow, they can strike the bell and make the bell ring, right? And that potentially could do an action in the game. So that was the thought process why I added bells, but I wasn't sure what it should do, so it may not be a thing, especially without the blue temple having a bell, because it really should have. And of course we can add a bell in here somewhere, right? If we really need to, like maybe up there. I think that's a full block, so a bell would probably fit. In fact, let's just give it a try. Let's get rid of this, grab that. Yeah, see, we can put a bell there. Now that would probably give an unfair advantage to blue, because they can just hit it with a fist, they wouldn't need a bow. So maybe we'd have to put it up a bit higher, maybe put something up there or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling, let's not do that. So now that we've got down the building, we can go to recruit troops and go all the way over here and recruit some clerics. You can see I've added another whole queue to the system. So if these guys start coming out, you'll see the cleric himself. And let's get rid of that. So I'm going to select him and tell him to come over here with me. We've got some more down there, okay. The cleric is a peace helpful guy, right? He won't attack enemies. So if someone was here and wanted to attack him, he would die, right? Because he's not going to be able to have any self-defense whatsoever. What he can do, though, is heal. So if I switch my game mode to survival and give myself an effect, give tech stack instant damage. You'll see I've got this regen for about 4 or 5 seconds, regen 2 actually, that he gives me, and he will target me again if he realizes that I'm not full health. And there, he just did it again, gave it to me again. So it's useful for players and it's useful for troops, because he'll do the same thing to allied troops, right? He will go and heal them all until they're up to full health. Let me just do one thing here. Oops. That was not intention. Oh, I never gave a stream notification. Let's do that as well. 100+ people are gonna get a notification at 7 in the morning. There in my time zone. Cool. Anyway, so that's how this guy was gonna work. Like I was saying, there's a couple tasks we have yet for today, so let me grab my to-do list here that I created earlier. And this is it, right? So we need to add some language files, which is more after we've got the research piece done. So I guess that's kind of like a subset now. I did have some language translations that we needed before, but I've added those. But we'll need some more once we have the research. Q overlay background was one I did late last night. That's done. That's this grave thing. But we need to come up with the cost of the research, the building, and the cleric. Right now it's using just the whatever I copied, which was probably the siege workshop in this case, and over here I think I did like the crossbowman, just for simplicity's sake. Lennon, that would be awesome. Yes, please. If you're familiar with how mods work, I've already got the Lang file for English here. You just need to create the German version with all of the same entries before and the German version after here. If you want to do that and either send it to me on Discord or just do a pull request on GitHub if you know how to do that. Cool. Awesome. I can do that. Let me copy that thing. Actually, let me copy it at the end of the stream because I'm going to add some more to it. Awesome. The more translations, the better, right? That's the reason that on this mod specifically, I am utilizing them heavily. I didn't want it to be limited to just English. Okay, so let's add this research because, like I said, that's going to add another language piece to it. So to add the research, we're going to need to go to our init. I think it's mod research. Yep. So this is where we're defining all of the different types of researches. So we're going to add a faith research. And it's going to be a root one, so it's going to come off of the town hall itself. And if we go here, we need to set up the cost for this research. So let's just insert some more pieces there, and we'll call it faith. Okay, and yeah, we got to terminate our current run. So jump down here. faith. Resource of faith. And that's our cost. So that would be food, wood. So we're going to put wood down to nothing, I think. We're going to keep a pretty high cost for gold, I believe. I don't know. I don't know what these should be, right? Let's compare it to something else that's a lower level too, like archery, because if this is a tier 1 type thing, we want it to be somewhat comparable, right? So that's 350 food, so let's do the same. 300 food, no wood. So it should be food, wood, stone, iron. So let's do like 100 iron and 200 gold. This is the diamonds, so we'll set this at 50. No, 100. And that should be our faith cost then, right? So let's go down to the next section that we need to implement this in, which is going to be just translating from the resource values into the real values there. So faith and faith. That should cover all of those places. Now we can go back to our mod research and add in the faith cost. Okay, and 106.1, I don't remember what those are about, so let's take a look here. So these are our button indexes, so I think it needs to be 7. 1. What's the 100 though? Work required. Okay, so yeah. Something I still want to get into probably with the mod, but I have not yet. So let's run this and see if we've got a new research. I can't remember if there's anything else we need to do to allow it. Now, we will want to come back and on our GUI tell it that this troop building is locked behind faith, etc. Right? So that's still something we have to do. Where is it? Down here. So we can say faith here. So that'll be our troop building, and then the troop recruitment screen. The recruitment screen needs the same thing for the clerics. But if I remember right, yep, unit type. So this is going to be somehow looking at that unit type and getting a research required for that. Type research required to buy. Yep, okay. So if we go back down here and put in faith. Now I'll have to restart this, so let's go ahead and do that. That might be all it's needed, guys. As far as actually adding the research. Then it'll just come down to adding this language node and the cost for things, which technically we kind of set a cost for research. Go blue, ready, start. Put her down at town hall. We can access the menu now. There is our faith research. Its cost is 300, 100, 200, 100. Okay, that's what I wanted. So now if we look at these, it is locked. I can't queue them up. It's not going down there. And did I have enough money? I do. Yes, it's not working as expected. And same for him, but I don't have the resources to buy him actually, so let's pop down some more, make sure it's working like it was expected. Oh. Game mode. Creative. Let's get some income going here. $250 wood, okay. So while we're waiting on that, let's GUI research faith name. So if we go to the lang file again, GUI.research. Okay. And GUI research faith description. So it would be like this setup here. Oh, and guys that are wanting to do translations, you'll notice sometimes it's multi-line like this. So that is okay. As long as the other pieces are multi-line, you can keep it multi-line. Faith unlocks cleric. And temple. Right, I think that's how we've been formatting these. Lancers unlocks archers, a basic ranged unit. Support unit that heals randomly troops. Let's save that. And then F3T. That reloads the resource packs. And hit Y. Faith. There we go. Okay, we're almost to the point where we can buy this. We are at a point where we can buy this, but it's locked, so that is working properly. So my plan for Faith is to have the cleric, and then another tier, like we have, you know, archers, multiple tiers, and that second tier will maybe lead to paladins eventually. I don't know, or, and this is you know, a definite thing. It will lead to a faith-based unit that will, a support unit that will have the ability to cast more spells. Right now he only casts regeneration, the current guy. I want one that can give buffs to troops as well, right? Give them strength, give them speed, maybe cast slowness on opponents. I'm not sure if I want to do this or not, but I am also considering the possibility of adding conversion, right? So he casts a spell on an enemy that converts that enemy to blue, right? But again, that's not going to be the basic cleric. I think the basic cleric is just going to be healing only, and the other tiers will be the ones that really get into these more advanced pieces. Okay, let's see. So we've got enough to buy this now. Don't have any there. Yeah, so let's just try it. So Faith is being researched. We need to put down a research building. Research, and it's this one. Oop. Let's put down a whole bunch of them so we don't have to wait. I really should like add a command that unlocks certain research, so I can just type research unlock blah 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 team red. It'd be much easier for testing, wouldn't it? How did I go that far that fast? Jeez. Oh, Faith is researching real quick now. So once it unlocks, we should be able to see that is now possible to buy. And so is our cleric. So let's go ahead and buy a temple and tell it to and that's not gonna matter. I was thinking I would be able to buy one and make sure it doesn't come out, but we've already placed on temples in this world, so it would come out. Buy a bunch of them, make sure one of them spits out of here. There are other temples, so they may not spit out here directly. There we go. Yeah, it's all working. Awesome. So I think we can cross research off the list. The Lang file is probably complete. I'll do one more check of it before I'm all done today. Then we need to get the cost of the building. So currently the building is costed at this. I think it should be less dependent upon wood than some of these other ones, which on 250 isn't too bad, is it? This is actually kind of one of the cheaper buildings as far as wood and food are concerned. Stone, again, it's cheaper. Iron, it's dirt cheap. Gold, still cheap, but the diamond aspect of it is pretty expensive. So let's reverse these, right? Let's get gold a little bit more, diamonds less, and that'll be kind of the resource for Faith, right? It'll be more gold heavy than anything. Siege weapons will be more diamonds heavy. Stables are kind of more food heavy, and wood, I guess, as far as the building's concerned. But I think their troops are more food heavy. Where is he? Yeah, so lancers are more food heavy, and archers are more wood heavy, which we can see here. It's got a 6 on the wood, and then as we get to the higher tiers, an 8 and a 7. Yeah, so let's do that. So get into my code here and find the config section. Where is it? Handler. Config. And we want to do temple. There it is. Oh, that's the building health. Come on, search window, get on the other screen. Temple. There it is. So it's down here where it's defined. Siege temple cost. No, temple cost, please. That's fine because we haven't really uploaded this for anyone else. So we were saying more cost in the less on the wood, right? So let's knock that down to like, oh, it's less stone. Let's knock this down to like 50. No iron cost. 50 here and no diamonds, if I can use my words. Okay, and then the cleric, so let's look for cleric. Cleric attributes, that's not what we want. Cleric cost string. Down here. Unit cleric. I think I do want him to have 10 food, just so he's a little bit heavier on the food. No wood. No stone. No iron. And let's put him at 10 gold. Let's do 15 food and 10 gold. Yes, I know that puts him a little bit more cost heavy on the food, but food usually is abundant, right? And he has no real other cost, right? But again, he doesn't attack, so well, let's leave it at 10 for now and we'll bounce it as we play. So you gotta have 10 gold and 10 food to get this guy. It's not expensive. In my opinion, it's not expensive. Okay, so now let's open up my project folder here on the system. And go to the build configs. Nope, not build. Is it run? There we go. Config folder and remove all of these. And let me close Minecraft that's sitting on my other screen right at the moment. And restart the game so that we get those new costs. And let's just check to make sure that they load in correctly. If they do, I think we're ready for a build that can go up to the test server. Okay, here is the moment of truth. Get the cost right. Blue ready. Town hall. It didn't take this building cost. Why? That's concerning. And it did take this cost, but not the building cost. What did we change? Okay, let's look at GitHub Desktop. In my configs, we changed the siege temple cost, changed its key. That shouldn't have any impact really, because that's it actually loading the temple. 100, 250, 50. Yeah, this should be 0. And this should be, or this should be 0, this should be 50, and this should be 0. So that button may not be using the right config. Let's look at that. So if we go to the GUI for the builders, troop building screen, should be in here. No, it's going to be in the cost section. Yep, there we go. Dots, temple. Okay, go back here. I want to check this method to make sure that it's got that item in it. So we need to draw cost. And we're getting that cost from where? So my resource values. So we're item.we get resource values. Okay, so we need to check the resource values of the builder item. And the builder item is items. Builder items. Yeah, okay, so that should work now. I think it was just that we were calling out to the wrong one. So if we go open and close me open here. Did I not save it? I didn't save it. So save. Should be replaced. There we go. Okay. So that is officially part of the game now. Let's quit this, get a commit up, get a build going. What did we do? We added our research, added faith research, and set initial cost values for clerics and temples. Okay, I'm gonna commit this. I'm gonna push this. I'm going to go and create a pull request for this as well. I'm going to go into master. So this is gonna have a lot of changes there, right? Because it's not just that one commit. This is going to be adding those units final pass kind of thing, right? It's going to be the adding clerics, our initial list of clerics, build clerics temples, faith, research, etc. Create that pull request. Merge that pull request. That should trigger a build on my build server. I'm gonna go grab my build server here. RTS is building. Build's complete, so if I just refresh this, I can grab that build and download it. Okay, let's fire up this, so that we can get this on the test server all the way. Just uploading it to the server, getting rid of the old version, and this is my multi-MC, so let's pull this over. Instance folder, Minecraft. Let's get rid of the 119 build, put in the 120 build, fire this up. I do need to launch the server, restart the server real quick, because it will crash probably if I don't. The reason that it would crash this time is because I have set up new packets to be sent back and forth, or I've tweaked the packets, the existing packets, to be sent back and forth to handle the new troops and all this. That is not what I want. I want test server stuff. And go here. No passwords on screen for these. Okay, then if I just do screen minus all, and oh, I need to go to the RTS one. Stop it. Okay, that'll automatically restart and should grab the new build. Okay, wait till it's all the way up, I guess. And it should be giving me some error message somewhere in here. About the version. This world was saved at 112, or now we're at 120. Cool. So if I join. But go to blue, go ready, start. Put down my town hall. So this is the actual test server. Supposed to be looking for packet issues or anything like that, right? Desync, etc. Let's just play out a single player run, right? I guess. There is the faith. Everything looks good there as far as cost is concerned. Cost is good there. This just tells me that the packets are sending correctly for all that stuff. Good. Okay, so let's set down our stuff, I guess. Plop, plop. Oh, that's how we would do it normally. Let's buy some food, lumber, stone. I guess gold while we've got it. Let's see if we can reach these. So our goal will be to do research to the point where we can get the clerics unlocked, get some troops in the world, make sure they heal on the server, etc. Stone mine, a little more food, say like there. Hopefully that's far enough to get to this lumber. And it is. Need that stone down. Yeah, I figured that'd be too far away. See, that just fit. Get a couple more of these just so we don't run out of stone anytime soon. Now we should be able to buy more lumber. There we go. Let's get some more food going. We do want to get this gold down relatively early on because gold is going to be our expensive item here. We need more iron. We are not close. So let's get some iron going on. Because that's iron, I believe. Weed. One more tick and we'll have enough to buy that, so I'm gonna wait. How is everybody today? Anyway, like I'm not actually in a hurry to play this. I should be chatting and stuff. Like Lennon, if you're still out there. Anyone really. How is COVID where you are? It seems like here things are not getting better. And they're increasing the number of cases and stuff. The state I live in has had maximum or record-setting cases every single day, which is not the kind of records you want to be setting. For the last 2 weeks, definitely for the last week, like almost every day has been a record. Maybe even going back as far as 2 weeks, there have been some records set. Don't get me wrong, there are places that have it worse. This is not the trajectory that our state needs to be taking. And they are attributing it to the fact that everyone in our state had been wearing their mask. And they've started to get fatigue and are not wearing them as much. Which I understand that can fatigue. I've had enough of all this new world. I want things to go back to normal, but I think the only way to do that is to follow the only thing that we have to combat this. And it's like you have one weapon against this thing. Wear a mask. Stay away from people. It's not too much to ask, is it? And too far away. that one. That's red. And then one more, maybe yes. Only got 3 out of this one. That's not the best, I don't think. Let's put down another farm on the way over. And then lumber, lumber, lumber. Okay, that should be everything. Now we should be able to pop down a research center once we get enough wood built up, which, ooh, got a lot of stuff to do. Let's go back and get some more gold. I don't know that I've filled out all of those type things. I also didn't get the diamonds, so let's grab those. One, two, three, four, 5. More stone. Yeah, that was kind of a bad placement. But all well, we don't need much. Okay, I could place one here, but that'll lock out pretty much everything. I could place one there. And then do one there and there. That's probably the most efficient. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold mines out of that spot. So it is possible to get 5 gold mines here. I never really tried hard to get 5. Just haven't. So all those are locked. Our research is viable now, but we need to get the research center down. I also wouldn't mind putting a background behind the research center just to give you a little bit of a visual indication of here's how much work you have to do and remind you that you're not researching something, right? Because when you first come into this, the act of research is not, there's like no way of knowing you're not doing research visually. There's nothing telling you directly. Would also be awesome if we had a number of research centers down there, huh? That might be a bit much because that's going to require a whole packet change to tell how many of those things you have from the server to the client. And I know you might be thinking, well, it's already known, right? But, well, it's not. And here is why. Because you might have a teammate. Let's see, I am going to go to the GitHub and let's go to the main page, sources, resources. We're just waiting on that research or economy to build up, right? So if we go into this, I'm going to place this link in the main GitHub. Yeah, Lennon. Translations. You can use this as a starting point. Okay, so that's a link, guys, to the actual file for the translations for English. It's one from GitHub, so it'll always update as we update the mod. Okay, so do we have enough money now? We do. Let's get it. One of those, we would buy another, but we need more diamonds, so let's go ahead and place this one down to get it started. Gonna run it back a little bit just from the edge so we have room for other buildings. So we get another 100 diamonds, we'll both plop down another one.
Said you would help the ones that you could.
Oh, let's skip this song. It's gonna put me to sleep.
I got
Okay, there's the second one. Let's see. Once we get this unlocked, we'll have to have 100. Oh, we're gonna be fine on that. In fact, let's buy a market. What was I thinking? Oop. Let's sell some stuff here. Buy some diamonds. There we go. Now we can get a bunch of research centers down. Oh, we need more wood. Should have known. Research centers are always wood limited. How much is it we need? 650 wood. We're at that. We also need some stone now. Jeez. There should be enough research centers now. Stone mine, look at that. Just what I need. So I haven't talked about this on the channel and the YouTube before, but I wouldn't mind one bit having a tournament for this. The prize would be bragging rights, but I would love to stream a tournament where other people are playing the mod and I'm spectating it all, commentating on it. I think that would be fun. Like a proper tournament with brackets, right? Where maybe it's a couple four-way matches or something, but we would need enough people to do that, right? Maybe teams or something. Teams set up that battle it out. Be 2v2s or something. It might be easier or less likely to get conflict if we do it as solos, right? Because not everybody's going to be on the same skill level, and finding teams might be kind of hard. I don't know, but I'd figure it out. I just think that those teams would be a little bit interesting as far as having the final, right, as teams. Because if you do a 1v1, somebody has to be named champion is what I'm thinking, right? So if you do a 1v1, it's kind of... the game is not as interesting to play on 1v1. It's more interesting with a four-way match because you don't know who's going to win. You don't know where your attacks are going to come from. If it's a 1v1, if you're not the aggressor, you're going to lose, in my opinion. On a four-way match, if you're the aggressor, you will likely lose if you're the first aggressor, because you wipe out your troops on your first attack, right? And then everyone else can come mop you up. Okay, can we buy this now? No, come on, Faith. So some of the other things I want to work on this mod to get added in is there's other tier of the Faith line, right? Still want to get trebuchets in, but I've been having mental blocks as to how they should work, writer's block, if you will. And also, I know it's going to be very difficult to get them animated properly. So I've been putting it off. Because they're just going to be a completely different behavior than everything else. Their AI is going to be different, everything. Okay, so we got that unlocked. I also want the battery rams. Battery rams are fun. So let's put down this temple back here. Blue again. Why did I go blue again? And let's also buy a barracks if we can. We can also. So do that. Let's queue up some troops. Get some minions out. Uh-oh. Why are the minions not producing? Why is my queue not showing? Okay, so the queue is messed up on multiplayer. Let's take a look at the server. The server is very chatty as far as its console is concerned. Let's try this. Nothing's even airing here. What about on the client side on its log? Let's just clear that real quick. Ah, see, okay. Yep, we're getting error messages, so why? Index out of bounds. Unit Q packet change. Look at that. Line 80 and unit Q packet change. So let's check that. That's going to be under network. Unit Q packet change line 80. Really? Did I not write it properly? So we're reading the buffer. There we go. One tweak. This is why we test. So, temple. Okay. But these guys actually spat out, which is cool. Let's get them all over here. Let's do some testing now. So if I were to grab one and do Shift H, it does properly grab just those guys. That's awesome. So that's working. Now let's give tech stack Minecraft. Instant. Oh boy, oh no. Let's just go creative. Game mode, creative. Let's get instant damage. Instant damage 2. So we're gonna splash these guys. Now watch the behavior of the clerics there. When these guys are in range, they will pick up that they're hurt and run to them to try and heal them. Now, they don't have to stand directly beside them. They only, like, this guy back here can be healing, and he is. He's throwing his arms up. He is healing troops from back this far away. I'm not sure why these guys thought it was necessary to get this close. Maybe they were trying to heal something different. I don't know. So it took them about that long for 3 clerics to heal this many. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each one of them would have healed 2 about. Let's get some more troops, I think. Oh, well, we've obviously got a lot of those guys coming out. Let's get everybody in one spot. So we're looking at 22 regular guys and 4 clerics. There we go. Still got some coming out. So G, Shift H, just our clerics, put them over there so they're safe. There's 5 clerics. How many more did I queue up? I don't know. No. Just the clerics, please. Still coming out. I really wish the Q thing was working. Let's try something. I'm gonna disconnect without restarting the server because this... No, I'd have to restart the server. Bummer. Let's just reconnect them. We need to get this going for a build then. So, bug, fix, unit, build queues, not working on. MP on servers. The packet was broke. Let's do that. Push. Create pull request. This will trigger build 121. So we should be able to be, yeah, cool, right back into it. Got 9 clerics total. $31 of these guys. Let's go send these guys over there. Our clerics is a second group. Yeah, okay, let's do it this way. Use our control groups here. I don't use them enough, so Control Z, and then just X, because I already put those other guys on the X one. Let's put them up there on that hill, I guess. And we'll just splash those right dead center. See what happens from our clerics. They are going to reach their destination before they try and target. That is their primary goal, is going to wherever we tell them. You can see them are actually casting away, right? Guys at the top up there are probably not within range to see this, so we'll tell them to go down here. I just want to get a feel for how long it takes for all of them to heal. And I think that was it. Will it have a campaign mode? I have not gotten that far, right? I would like for there to be a single player type to it, but an actual campaign might be a bit much. I say that because I won't be able to create customized scenarios for it myself. Yeah, that's the main reason. I just won't have the time to do that while I'm adding all this other stuff. Oops. Okay, so let's G, grab this, Shift H. Grab you guys over there, just far, far away, so you don't see these guys. I kind of want to test how far their range actually is too. Okay, that should be pretty much everybody hurt there. So let's start sneaking these guys up closer. Vicinius, or however you say that. Apologies if I said that wrong. This is basically a mini game, right? Where you connect to a server with your friends, play a match of a strategy game, combat, war, whatever you want to call it, and then when it's over, the server restarts with a fresh world and you do it again. So it's like playing a multiplayer real-time strategy game. They healed them very fast for only having 9. Now I get that we only have 30 minions here, but that's not too bad. Let's get infinite build queues set up for... Oh wow, we also have a problem with this packet. It's the same error message if this is it, and it is. Now that could be because it's hiding. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Why did my alert not go off? The heck? Thank you anyway. So this is like not occurring very often. So we have to figure that out too. We need to test the packet for that. Now, is that on the server side that this is occurring? Let me check this on the window. Nope. Nope, we need to somehow figure that out. So I don't know if this is on or off. Let's try building a couple of those guys. I clicked it twice. If more than 2 come out, we know that it's on. Infinite build mode. One more comes out, we're still in infinite mode. I want us to be in infinite mode. Okay, we are not in infinite mode. I'll click it one more time and then click this one more time, and that should start spitting them out. If it's working, it may not be working at all. Those the problem. What day will this mod pack be ready? So it's a mod, right? It's an individual mod. It's up on CurseForge now to download. It's just this version of it's not. So I'm adding new features to the public version right now. Now let's set our rally point over there as well, so I don't have to keep getting these guys. Oop. Okay, so those guys should start traveling over there as they're made now. And they are awesome. So let's grab all of our clerics again. Put them over here. Let's get like 100 of these going. So let's buy some more barracks. Place them down as well. What? What? Why is that black? That makes no sense. I'm on team blue. Is it because I'm in creative? It shouldn't be. Mode. Oh, I'm not a team. I'm not on a team. Not a team. Team join blue. Okay. That is a bug. That is a definite bug. This has never happened to me before, so I can't place buildings because I disconnected and reconnected. My client doesn't know where. You see this says out up here. That should say in because I am in my territory right now. That is a new bug. That is a new bug that I never even thought of before could happen. So bug. Let's write down our bugs here. So we got queues should be fixed. Bug infinite build mode, possible reconnect issue, and then reconnect issue, can't place new buildings. So that explains while some other people have had that type of issue before, I think. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back and create it because we know that's not the issue. No. The infinite build mode one. I'm wondering if that's the same scenario. It doesn't know the state of the game because we've disconnected and reconnected our Minecraft. Crashed effectively. It's annoying I can't place things though, because it's going to make this building much slower. Building of troops. I did want to get to like 100 versus like these 9. At 9, let's get one more of those. So do it here. To see how long it would take for 100 troops to be healed if they were all hurt. By 10 guys. So if 10 guys do it in, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe these guys are way too powerful. If it takes 10 minutes, they're way underpowered, right? The healers should be able to deal with that faster. Glad you like it, man. You may not have heard earlier if you weren't here, but I'm doing this because I want to see people playing matches, have a tournament, right? I think it would be fun to spectate a tournament on my channel. Commentate it. Wouldn't be for any financial gains or anything, but just a tournament for fun, bragging rights. Yeah, I'm the best to come on. When will the tournament happen? I have no idea. It's something I would like to do sometime. Come on, guys. Can't you just get a little closer? That's all I want. I want to be able to hit all of you with one potion. Once you hit 100. And yes, there is a bunch of them all in one spot. I know that. That's because I've told them all to go to that spot. As soon as I issue a move command, they'll spread out though. And that's part of what I'm going to test too, right? I'm going to damage these guys, at least the majority of them, and then once they're damaged, I'm going to issue them a move command to make them form up in formation, going this direction, and get our clerics to come over near one end and see if they walk through them all, right? See if they continue to target the next guy up the line and heal everybody effectively on their own. Because that's the way, in my opinion, they should work. You shouldn't have to micromanage them, right? They should go through and just heal everybody, basically. So we're at 71 troops. We need about 29 more. Then we'll be ready to do this test. While we're doing that, though, I am curious what's up with this packet issue. So we're going to let these guys build up a little bit. What team option button to server? Temple queue, yeah, see, so there's a temp in it. Temple. So this should have worked. Sends it to the client. It should have Temple Infinite queue, yep. Did we not read and write this properly? Well, let's see. Unit queue change packet to client. Oh, so that packet's crashing. That's why. So it's not going to be correct. Okay, so that explains the unit queue stuff. Or the infinite queue stuff as well. So both of those are related to the same bug, I think. So we might have fixed both of those with those. Then we just have this reconnect issue where we're not getting the information when we connect to the server about where we have placed buildings previously. And that is a lot more than I want to get into right now with being able to fix things. That's going to probably involve quite a bit. So let's see, do we even have a packet that says sending the map data? Yeah, we do have a send map data. Interesting. Is this just not getting called when we build up, when we connect? That could be. Call hierarchy, where are you getting used, basically? No, we're just not using it? Did I create it and then never call it? Oh, that's the packet buffer version. Is this getting run? On server tick event. Oh, so it only sends it when there's been a change. It doesn't send it when you connect, so yeah. So we need basically this type of packet, but not send to all, send to the single player basically, when there is a connection made. So that's probably in an event handler, server events, possibly. Oh, this is server events. Let's see, on server starting. probably our main event handler though. On any join world, so here we go. Send team to client. If the game state is running, and it's wave survival mode, which we haven't worked on in a while. So there is sending out all of that stuff. Send cost to client, send research to client. Kind of just need a packet like right in here where we send it. And it's not to all players, it's just to the connecting player. Which we're getting a player entity in here, and we're doing this to it, so just send a player like that. Back, book. That, no, what? Then to... Set player ready. That's what's wrong. We need to cast it. Send the current map to the client so it knows where the buildings are and can keep playing the game with it crashed and reconnected. I think that'll work. So now let's grab how many players or how many guys we've got here. 103. Let's go ahead and kill our options. Turn that back off. And we've got plenty of those. Oh, we were spitting out guys left and right over here. So if we need 47 more, we've got them. 104. Okay, so 4 of you must die. One more. Okay, so if we splash potion, say more to this side, and then this, and like there. Cool, nobody died. Probably everybody's hurt. Let's do that and control X. Oh no. No! Okay. So do this, control Z. That's our group 1. And H, control X. That's our group 2. 100 guys are only that big of an area. What noise was that about? That was interesting. Windows, what did you do? I mean, this will do for what I was going for, but I was thinking the line would be much longer. So let's get our other troops here. Have them come this way. Let's have them all get up in there. Come on, dudes. Go figure it out. There you go. Plenty of healing to be had, right? Because remember, almost all of these troops would have been hurt. In an actual battle, these clerics would not have been able to keep up with the damage output of another army attacking this army as far as keeping everyone full health constantly. At least Not if they were all damaged initially, right? Maybe if they were there from the very beginning, they could keep them alive. It's really going to depend on, is it a 1v1 battle for the minions, or is it something worse? These guys healing them at this pace, I think this might be good. Like, it's not instant. I didn't want it to be instant. I didn't want it to be something that's hard to overcome. But also, it's not so slow that you couldn't just wait this out or get another 5 clerics and be done with it. Yeah, they're done. I'll accept that rate of healing. The next test here that I'll want to do, it's going to be a little harder. Let's see if I've got command blocks on the server. I think I do. Modes for testing. Let's go back here. Let's summon a minion on Team Red. That should do just that. Oh, he's not on Team Red, but he's going to attack those guys. So let's set up a team. So team join. I went to Red. Yeah. And it's Tester Red is the name that I use for my commands here. Now he's on Team Red. Cool. So now, once these guys are done pounding on him, if I can bring him back over here so they get healed up. Just in case anybody's got damage, let our clerics heal. Apparently there's a couple that do have some damage in there. Let's go over onto the other side here. Can I give myself a command block? Give text add command block. Awesome. Let's put this in the ground, set it to repeat. Nope. Impulse mode. PP mode with redstone needed. Do that and get a button. And I think we need to add a 1 to this just so they don't suffocate inside the block. There should be about 20 of them there. Okay, so let's edit this command block and also move them forward too, because I need to be able to push the button, guys. Game mode, I'll move them. Survival, check back. Got them all aggroed. Oh! Okay, so game mode. Creative. Stop following me. Ha. Okay, you just die. That's what I should have done. Now we've got the command block set up better, we can click it a couple times. Okay, so that should be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 100 versus 100. With 10 non-combatants part of this, right? But support staff that'll be in the mix. Alright, so let's do a retreat move up here so that they ignore any troops. I think that command block is far enough out of the aggro range of these guys that if we get up on top of this hill, we'll be okay. Hope. Now, actually, wait, let's go down the hill and actually be on level ground. There is a... Why created power? Oh, why do I go creative? Just so I can test these and fly around, so. I'm mainly testing balance of these new troops right now. So let's get these guys over here. Get our main attack force in front and lined up in a formation. And I think their speeds are all the same, so if I come down here and hit H and march them forward, they should try and stay in this type of formation. Yeah, they're close to the same speed at least. Okay, and our minions are going straight in, and are they getting wrecked? Is the question. Our defensive guys are getting taken out because they are not positioned well. Our support guys, there's only 3 of them left. There's only 8 of... Okay, we got 56 of our other guys. I think we're going to win this, though. I think the healing that they did was enough, and that's the last of our healers there. Had I been more interactive with this, I think I could have saved more of the healers and prolonged their life. But we're definitely going to wipe out these guys here. Yeah, we've got 30 left. So, if this was an even match, I would have expected them to be more even in numbers as far as how many... let's actually take these troops and move them back. Oh wait, there's more than 30. There's 32. Okay. Let's move them back over to where our healers are so we can get full health guys. So if we've got 30 here, let's send them against 40 with 10 clerics in the mix as well. So that's 40 enemies there, or should be. And our main cleric force is healing absolutely everything there. They are just going nuts with it. So we have so many clerics here. 100 clerics. It might be interesting to send, 50 of these clerics with them, just to see if you had an overwhelming cleric force, what would it do? I think now that I've said it, I have to do it. Let's get about 50 of them. Awesome, 50 exactly. So those are going to be our new troops to go with this. So I'm going to Shift H just the minions out of this. So we've got 27. Oh, we're after 3 of our guys. Oh, they probably sat on the fire or something stupid. Okay, let's also turn back on the infinite mode for this and just get a constant supply of these building up all the time, so that as we continue this testing, we have more to test with. Can I grab those guys and just get them a little bit more organized? Okay, okay, so you Shift H over here. And then our second group, somehow has 5 of those guys in it, but that's okay. Because we can do this one. So everybody's over here. We'll select just those 50. So if we Shift H and Control X, now we have just those 50 in that group. Wait till we get, I guess, I wanted only 20, didn't I? I think that'll be an appropriate number. We can always retest. Let's do 40 versus 40 with 50, these guys in here. They don't attack, so from an offensive standpoint, this should be the same match. Now, the one thing that this herd of guys has going for it is more total health points that the enemy has to overcome. And I currently don't have any priority in their targeting setup. As far as, the enemy will first attack a cleric over another unit, so that's going to be a thing we'll have to deal with. So there's 90 total troops here. Shift H. Let's get those on the first group. Okay, so let's send them in first and just let our clerics kind of come after. So I'm going to send the clerics forward by 1. Come on. So they all line up in formation together. And now our minions will send it to there, so they line up kind of mixed in. There we go. And I'm going to send these forward, followed by our clerics to come in just behind them. So our clerics should continually be healing these guys. They get damage. Like, it should be almost immediate with that number of them, I would think. In fact, are we losing numbers? We've lost 2 so far. We are losing a fair number of clerics, but that's not the end of the world. So even matches with a number of minions mixed in with a lot of clerics, cleric team wins for sure. They lost a total of 5. The other team lost 40 troops. Now they did lose 7 clerics, so that wasn't the best for that. That's okay. So let's take these guys, park them over here, let them finish healing. Get some light in here. And let's go up against 100 troops. I think this is going to be deadly. 3, 4, 5. So that should be 100 troops there. So this should spawn 20 each time. I think everybody's healed up. Let's just go to there and duke it out. See what happens. Our 35 minions versus 100 minions with support on our team for healing. We're already down a minion. I would hope that they're down a minion as well. Our numbers are dwindling fast. Now, one thing that clerics can do is heal other clerics. So if a cleric starts getting attacked, they're taking away health from something that can also regen. We are going to lose this. As we should, right? This was pretty heavily balanced in the enemy's favor. Okay, we're gonna have to kill these guys to keep the testing fair. I would say there is a majority of these guys left. But they did basically try and take on a double-sized force, like you guys did. Okay, let's go see what we've got for troops build up over here. 20. We might do 20 with 10 versus 20. Or versus 40. So there's 40 bad guys. So H. Oh, we got some minions going on it too. H. Just trying to get that number in the upper right to be what I want. 19 plus 1 more. So we'll get 20 clerics. I want to do like 20 and 20 actually. Versus that 40, that'll see how that compares. There's 7. $16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there we go. Another thing I can do is tweak the cleric's health, speed, things like that, right? Those are pretty much just defaulted in right now. I didn't really give them much thought. Let's grab everything. So half the number of troops, but even total counts, right? So half the number of actual combatants. I think we're going to lose pretty hard here. Especially if our healers don't pay attention. Come on, guys. Start healing things. A loss of a single minion is significant in this, right? Loss of a healer is not as much. We need to be taking out their troops, and we can't do it with clerics. There are 12 of our troops left still. 10. 9. Yeah, so we're gonna end up losing, maybe? It still feels really close in this battle. Okay, yeah, we're outnumbered. There's a lot right there I didn't notice. Okay. I'm okay with that, right? I think that's an acceptable level, right? We don't want to be having these guys be too overpowered. Now what I would like to do next is like 30 versus 40 with 10 minions, or 10 clerics in there. So that should be 40 enemies. Got 25 here. Awesome. Let's grab 10 of these guys over here. Actually, let's grab 20 if we can. No, I'm sorry, let's do this 10. This way it's even numbers still. As far as terms of number of total heads, if you will, population cap. We need one more minion, and we can go. If we can keep up with that force, the enemy force, it'll be very interesting to me. I think we'll have some difficulty with it myself, but find out. Okay, it's on. We're healing already. Oh, they went straight for into the clerics because of just how the battle went. That's not overly good for us. We got 4 clerics still in the mix. That's okay. 18 of our troops. I think our troops are kind of getting a little spread. Oh, this is going to be so close. Can our troops pull this off? They should, in theory, be almost all max health when they started this. Turn around, dude. Oh, this is so close. They're gonna lose, but just barely. Yeah, he's gonna lose. Daler left with 1, and let's call it 1.5, because I seen him get hit. Troops. When we had even head counts, where 30 were minions and 10 were clerics, versus 40 enemy minions. That's assuming that we are getting 20 exactly out of this. Huh. We don't quite have enough troops left for another match. I do want to test out my hotfix here for these bugs that we were talking about earlier. So let's stop the test server, create a build, and retest the pieces that we were seeing as broken. So let's see here. Bug fix potential. Bug fix for reconnection. where player cannot place buildings after a crash and reconnect. Boop. Publish. Create pull request. Merge. Confirm. And do I have my build server up still? I do not. It is doing its build. .122 is the latest. Grab that. And we're gonna have to restart Minecraft altogether here, so need that. Keep. Move it from there. Go to the server. Upload to the server. And restart this. Restart the server. Multiplayer, Minecraft server. Hopefully the server's already up. Looks like it is. Okay, so what of our tests? Our tests are the build queues, which we need to place down Town Hall first. Let's just go in creative. That way I can get around quicker. Okay, so our queue is working now as far as getting those guys queued up. Let's test this. Awesome. So those are on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Let's disconnect, close out Minecraft all the way, and reconnect to the server for basically simulating a crash, right? Let's see if we can place buildings. Let's see if we can still see the queues, the build queues, and their options in the proper state. Now, yeah, we should be able to see those build queues like that because there's nothing building the actual troops, so they should stay in the queue. Multiplayer server. Okay, so there is the queue. The options are correct, and as far as placing things are concerned, that did not fix. So let's check our client here. We've got an error message on the research. Oh, Trebuchet. Okay, that's fine. Battery RAMs, yeah. They're not actually set up. Marketplaces.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it.
Is Marketplace not actual research? I don't remember. Yeah, I think we took it off as actual research. So why didn't that fix our placement issue? Let's just grab another building. Yeah, it's just any building. So for some reason the client doesn't think that it can build there because it doesn't have the map data. Is it because it thinks we're on a wrong team, maybe? Let's team join blue. Nope. So disconnecting will break the game still. Interesting. So I'm going to enter that as a proper bug on GitHub because I don't know what the cause of that one is. And we'll need to investigate it at a later time. So kill that. And issue. New issue. Bug. if game or client crashes and restarts Minecraft, back and restarts Minecraft to reconnect to the server, they are unable to place buildings. Black outline. Likely caused make sure that upload did work. Yeah, it's one. Likely caused by the map date not getting sent to the connecting client properly. The client thinks it cannot build, but it should be able to. Hey, that's enough detail for me for later when I actually want to dig into that one. You know, it is somewhat of an edge case, right? Somebody has to crash out to have that issue. But this was more important. This stuff not working, and this not working. Let's go ahead and cheat in some things here. So research. We're gonna spam a ton of things down. First, let's get some income going by placing a bunch of town halls. And then we're going to grab a bunch of research power by placing down a ton of research. Get all the way to the end here. There we go. Let's see. Can we research the faith yet? No, we need diamonds. Okay. But by the time we get all these down, we'll have enough abilities. Moonies. Shit. Okay. Guess we need more of these. One more tick should do it. 90. Come on, 101. And research. Oh, we need gold still. Okay. Just buy a bunch of gold farms. These actually get more gold per tick than the town hall will. That's why I wanted to make these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So placing there like that is key to getting 5 of these on this hot. Remember that. There we go. So the faith should research really fast. It does work every 10 seconds, and there's, you know, however many research centers, each one of them will contribute one work to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're gonna need some more because I don't want to wait that long. We can get it to like 20, that'd be awesome. We don't want to wait 50 seconds on. Almost there already, actually. So what I want to do is just make sure that the queue works for the new one, right? Because the new one is untested thoroughly. Okay, so we've got the research unlocked for temples. We can put down a temple now. Let's get rid of that and grab the temple. Boop, and research or recruit that guy. it is in infinite mode, so this number of little icons down there should not change once in infinite mode. We can see the guy came out, we haven't changed it. Let's turn off infinite mode. Make sure it depletes down to 1. I think it did take one away, I wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. They're down to 3, so let's see if it stays at 3. The next guy that comes out with it back on. Double Q. And it stays at 3. So I think that's all working. Awesome. This is ready to go. I don't know what else to do to this other than playing the actual game. These guys are healing each other like crazy. There is one piece from my wiki creation that I wouldn't mind adding into this, and that is to get the cleric as part of the wiki. We'll need some animations and stuff for that. I'll probably do that off stream though. If you are watching this later and want to be part of the testing of this mod, or just play this mod in general, right? Join our Discord. I probably have a link to the Discord in the description. I do not, because I'm a noob. Let's add that right now. Join our Discord. Let me know you want to be a tester. Let me know that you're interested in being part of... Sorry, I'm setting this thing up. No uses, no limit, or no expiration. Copy. Join the Discord. If you want to be part of the tournament, join the Discord. Let me know that. I'm thinking of organizing it in the next couple months if we get enough interest in it. If there's no interest, hey, we won't have to do it. Right? No harm. But this has been me, TechStack. Subscribe for more later. Bye.